Okay, in this video is going to be the yellow belt black stripe kicks. And the two kicks for this level are your jumping roundhouse kick and your spin kick. And you'll notice that as our system progresses and as you move through the belt levels, that certain kicks at certain belt levels are the preparation kick, they're the starter kick for a more advanced or intermediate or advanced level kick later on, a higher belt level. So the jumping roundhouse kick is the prelude kick to your pata chuggy and different kicks that come after that, which are in the next series of videos at the higher belt levels. And then this one today for your spin kick, the preparation kick for this one would have been the back kick, which is the one that we learned on the belt level before this yellow belt orange stripe. So let's start with that jumping roundhouse kick. It's very simple. As you've already learned and practiced the roundhouse kick probably for at least a good 2 or 3 months now. All right, 4 months, maybe somewhere around there. Knee pitch is very important, snapping is very important, and keeping your body in posture out, very, very important. So what you're going to do now with the jump is starting with bending the legs first, jumping up, bringing both knees up, and I turn in the air for the roundhouse kick. So watch how we do this here. Squat those knees a little bit first. I want to put some legs into that jump here. I'm going to jump up and bring my knee forward like this here. So I'm jumping and turning. That's the first part of the kick. That can be a little tricky for a lot of people, especially if you haven't really mastered knee pitching and snapping that leg yet. So jump and knee pitch with the turn. Okay? Now, actually, now the next step after that would just be snapping the leg out for the actual kick. One more time, watch again. Hup. Now, I'm kind of trying to do it a little bit slower, smoother, so you guys can kind of get a good view of what that kick looks like. But I'll show you from the side view here. And I don't jump forward, I just try to jump straight up. I might move forward a little bit because of the turn, but I'm not trying to really lunge forward and cover distance. Just jumping and roundhouse kicking. Hup. By picking both knees up and both legs up, that's going to help you develop a habit for the next kick, which is on the next belt level. Again, one more time. Hup. Now you can see, even though I'm jumping, I'm still just kicking to the bottom. Not really kicking up to the head. It's not necessarily a head level kick. You could throw it to the head, but it's more of a body level kick still, and it's early stage here at this level. One more time. Hup. And that's your jumping roundhouse kick. Again, remember, key point is to pick up both legs when you jump. Now the next one, which is your spin kick, one of my favorite kicks, okay? This is, and this kick has a few different names. Your spin kick, we call it spin kick for short. It's also known as spinning hook kick, spinning whip kick. I've heard other schools call them tornado kicks, hurricane kicks, stuff like that. But basically, in its rawest form, would be spinning hook kick is what the full name of it is. Nickname for short, spin kick. Now again, it starts out just like the back kick. So right here, I turn around, I've got my back towards the target, heel is pointing towards the target just as well. And I'm going to do the same motion just like my back kick. The only difference is, instead of just kicking straight back to the body, I'm going to take my leg and hook it and whip it out all the way around, more head level. So if you watch me again, and then you spin in the circle. So, kind of contrary to the name of it, spin kick, you really don't spin as much as you turn, just like the back kick. They're more turning kicks than they are spinning kicks. However, you will possibly, if you're good enough, you got the balance, and you have enough torque on your spin and your twist, you possibly will turn your body all the way around in a full circle. So it'll look like this. Back down again. Watch me again, slow. Back down. Now, there are a few different ways of throwing that spin kick. There's a competitive way of throwing it, which is a little bit different than how you would learn it or how I would break a board if I'm going to do a spin kick on a board break for testing. So there are a few different ways you might see. So if you're going to watch some videos on YouTube of other people and learning kicks from other masters, or even watching competition, you'll see that sometimes spin kick is thrown a little bit different. Again, like I said, for competition, and this is mostly a competitive kick, for For competition, it's going to be slightly adjusted so that it has its best chance to kick and hit to the head to score the points. Okay, watch me here. Turn and pivot those heels, whip the leg up and around. I shouldn't actually see my foot. I should only be using the peripheral vision out of the corner of my eye. I should not actually see my foot going around and hitting the target. If I do, I'm probably spinning too much and then bringing my leg up, that slows the kick down. Not horrible, but it just makes it slow. Okay, watch me again. From the side here, side kick. The other thing that most people make a mistake on the spin kick is they keep their body up too straight. So when they go to spin, if your body's up really straight and you don't have the greatest flexibility, one, the kick is going to be very, very low, because this is a head level kick. Two, the toes are going to be most likely up, so it's going to come off like a crescent kick, which you don't want it. You want the toes pointed out so that it's more like the back of the foot of a roundhouse kick. Watch me here from the side. All the way around. Again. Hup. That one I spun quite a bit on. Okay, here we go. One more time. One last one. Spin kick. Up. Back around at the beginning. So those are your two kicks for this ball.